Viewer discretion is advised.
What's going on?
Is anybody at the house yet?
He came up knocking on the door. Said him and his brother freaked out. Him and his mom, or brother and mom, started having sex in front of her.
I think my brother forced it on her.
Right.
She was drunk.
227 College.
She's right down the road.
Is it straight across?
I can show you.
Alright, let me grab. Is it straight? Let me grab your knife right quick. College is it? Hi, what's up?
Yeah, there's a police on the...
Yo, what's up? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, oh, God. I'm on something. I'll tell you that.
There's a redhead that lives across from me, and she's got kids, and I jumped her fence, and I tried to knock on her door, and I tried to call for her help.
I know you're telling him what's going on. Tell me about what's going on.
Okay. Oh, fuck, I don't know when. Okay, so me and my mom were in the house, and Dennis was in there too. Dennis is my older brother, stepbrother. We have different dads, but same mom, and he was over, and I started going to sleep, and I thought the TV was on or something, and I thought we were all going to sleep, and I had one beer, and they went to the liquor store, and he's drunk about 3.
So what's going on right there? Do I need to be over there right now? Or?
Yes. Okay. Please.
What's going on over there?
My mom, I think, is being raped.
Okay. What's the address?
Can I go with you?
What? You can't ride with me. What's your name?
My name is David Way.
D-A-V-I-D?
Yeah.
What's your last name?
W-A-Y. W-A. It's easy.
W-A-Y?
Just wait.
What's your date of birth?
I don't know if he left. He seen me get up and run out of the house.
Are they driving a vehicle?
No, I don't know. He was inside last time I left. I just ran out of the house.
Okay, what's your mom's name?
Crystal.
Crystal, and what's his name?
Dennis.
Dennis, okay.
Thank you so much. No big help.
524 dispatch from the 19 of that address on the college.
RP just advised of the son Dennis taking off walking. He could not give me a clothing description.
Said that dinner. Subject took off walking. Dispatch Travis stop.
He believes she may have went to the daughter's house who lived 3 houses down.
524 dispatch. I'm be right here in the area with a male in black short, no shirt. What's going on, dude?
That's a messed up, man. I just walked in and found my freaking wife and her son having sex.
Okay.
I'm 100% serious. She's drunk as all get out. He was too, and he just left.
What's he wearing?
My daughter just lives right there. That's probably where he's at.
Okay, stay over here for other road. What,
I just got home from work, man.
What, do you know what he's wearing?
No, I wasn't paying attention, man. I just got home from work.
Okay.
But I'm about to have her. I need her off the property right now.
Hold on. Where's you at? What's your name?
My name's Daniel Fallis.
D-A-N-I-E-L.
I-E-L.
How you spell last name?
F is in Frank. A-L-L-I-S.
A-L-L-I-S.
Yep.
Okay, what's your date of birth?
8/26/82.
And you're... How are you related? I'm sorry.
This is my home, my wife. My wife.
Okay. So this is your address.
Yeah, she just come at me a second ago trying to swing at me when I was on the phone with her, and I'm not doing none of that.
Okay.
I just got off work, man.
Do you know what he was wearing?
Hello? The cops are here. They want to know what Dennis Lee's wearing. I mean, he didn't do nothing. I called him. He got him left.
Okay, so when you...
Nothing happened except I walked in and caught him freaking fucking on the damn bed, and now she's in there drunk, freaking going crazy.
Okay, so there was no physical...
Nothing. No.
Okay.
He walked off.
Okay.
Pulled up his pants and walked off. She's in there freaking acting freaking haywire now.
What's her name?
Crystal Pendergrass.
You know how to spell that?
Crystal Fallis, I'm sorry. Her last name's Fallis. She's married to
You
me
know how
now.
to spell her name? First name?
C-R-Y-S-T-A-L.
C-R-Y-S-T-A-L. Wow.
It's crazy, Summer.
What's her date of birth, do you know?
5/20/79. This is crazy, Summer.
5/24/26. What's your name?
And just looking at me and laughing about it. I walked in and he had his dick in her.
Coming up on what?
What else make it rain and had his dick in her? They just stared at it. Like they wanted me to see it.
10-4. If you're close, I was going to have you keep an
You
eye
think
on
I'm lying to you?
college in Maine, that area. But
Oh my God, I'm alive, Summer.
10-4. If you come down 63B, see if you can find a male walking. He walked westbound down College before I got here, and I didn't run into anybody on my way here. Negative, he's not. The husband of the female here said he has no idea.
Over with. Forever. She's in there, passed out on the damn bed.
So you don't know what he was wearing.
I have no idea, buddy. I really don't. I just walked in from work. By our other son's probably on the back porch, and we've had problems before. Everything's been good lately, but we've had problems before. No physical, nothing at all happened except I walked in and caught fucking my wife's son's dick in her.
Okay.
Literally, sickest thing I've ever seen in my freaking life, dude. And now she's just laying there. I need you to come talk to her. I need her gone.
So I can't make her leave. You'll have to go through the eviction process.
It's fixing to be, then shit's fixing to hit the fan then, dude.
Oh, we don't need that. Just hang out here.
Walk in here with me and
Just hang out here for a minute. Let me talk to her. Is she, I mean...
you laying right there. You
Okay.
talk to her. Open the door.
Hello?
Dude, hey, I'm
Police department.
quick.
Miss Crystal?
I swear to God, I'm alive.
Miss Crystal?
Fucking laying there butt naked, legs spread, and he had his dick in it. And I walked in, freaking, and they just both looked at me, and he just started shaking his freaking head.
Miss Crystal?
And pulled his fucking pants up, and he left. And now she's sitting there, and she's screaming, "What are you talking about? What are you talking about?" I got the cops in here tonight. She's drunker than shit, so I don't know if she was so fucking drunk, didn't know, and he fucking raped her or something. I don't know. I have no idea.
Okay, just hang out here for me for a minute, if you don't mind, or in the garage so you don't get rained on.
Yeah.
So, the son, does he...
I gotta go. I got to talk to the cops.
Um,
I don't know what's going on.
you know him?
That's the other son.
Okay. Is that the one that we're
No.
talking about? Okay.
Oh, he's crying.
Yeah, I've already talked to
He's probably
him.
killed himself or something. What?
No, I was just talking to him. He was
Who?
him over. I guess he's the one that called from over here. I don't know who called.
I called.
Okay.
I'm not leaving his side, David. What's going on?
Dennis raped Mom. Dennis raped Mom. Dennis raped Mom. Daniel. Oh, Dennis raped Mom.
Well, I don't. Your mom was.
Dennis raped Mom.
Your mom was going in with it.
No. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
How long?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Daniel. Oh, me and you are together. I'm sorry.
I'm done with all this. I'm done with all this.
I'm done.
How long? Or does Dexter?
I can't.
Did you see it?
Yes, I was in there when he was doing
Why
it.
didn't you stop him?
I can't. He's too big. This shit is too fucking out of hand.
Where does the other son live at?
Oh, I want to.
Probably right there in that house.
Where are they? They're
Yeah.
at Summers?
Dennis, I don't know. Your mom's sitting right here.
Nah.
Yeah.
Hey, quit.
That's my brother, Mom. That's my brother, Mom. Get the fuck off me, Mom.
Quit.
Get the fuck off me, Mom. I'm not doing anything. She's on me, biting me.
Quit.
She's on me, biting me.
I got
She's on me,
159
biting me.
270.
Hey, quit. In the car.
Quit.
Fuck-ass motherfuckers. Stop, y'all.
Stop, Mom.
Take your boat.
Stop.
Hey,
I promise I'm not doing
hey,
anything.
put your hands behind your back.
I just don't want her
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
here. So
Put your hands behind your back.
I promise. I was just trying to get her off me. You're nasty. You're nasty, Mom. Don't fucking
Hey, quit.
You're nasty.
I love you.
You're nasty.
I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you.
You're fucking gross.
Get on, let's go inside.
You're fucking nasty. Son.
I love
You're
you.
fucking nasty. I look at you, Daniel. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Daniel. I'm sorry.
I love you.
Mom, no, you don't. Shut the fuck up. You're fucking gross, Mom. That's all you are. You're fucking nasty. You're fucking nasty. Right here in my pocket, Daniel.
You're right here.
Hang on.
Just keep to the car. I'll get him.
That's all. Thank you. Mom.
That's one for you. Let's go start with the tank.
Mom. Mom. You're nasty, Mom. You're nasty. Don't fucking tell my girlfriend shit. Don't talk to my girlfriend. Don't. You fucked up, Mom.
I need you to go step over. Go step over there by the door.
I mean.
Good? Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Is she trying to fight you too?
No. Son, seen it happen. He was over one time.
Okay.
I talked to him. He was somebody going over here. That's why I come over here. He comes back walking over here. I'm talking to this guy. He runs inside. When I come inside, he's pounding on Mom.
He is?
No, him.
Oh.
Pounding on Mom. I grab him. He starts yanking away. She starts swinging, trying to hit him. Wasn't purposely, but hits me trying to hit him back. And he steadily swinging. And that's when I went to tank him.
You better put Vic on my fucking window.
David, quit. David, you're gonna get tased. Quit.
I didn't have time to double lock him. He'll talk to her and see what her side is. I was trying to talk to him.
Dude, everything I own here, I'm not leaving this house with all them right here.
Alright, sorry. So you walked in, come from work.
I went in and took a shower. I knew they was drinking. I tell they was drinking.
Okay. So you came in from work, went in, took a shower, came back out. I just out of the shower.
Yes, sir.
And that's when you seen.
Walk in right there on that bed where they was laying. She was laying there butt ass naked with her legs wrapped around her own son. Not that one, the other one. He had his dick out in her. I said, what the fuck are y'all doing? And I had to think for a second. I said, what the fuck are y'all doing? I'm fucking shaking. Then I look back and fucking sure enough, they was fucking. Her own son and her were fucking. Apparently he was pissed off about all that, I guess.
No, I see where he's mad. I do. But at the same time,
No, I understand. He didn't know no better.
At the same time, you can't go in and beat no one.
No. I need her gone. You can't.
That's going to be a whole different process. I'll explain it to you in a minute. I'm trying to figure out everything that's led up to me getting out here. If you're hanging out in front of his car,
I'm not leaving you outside as long as she's around.
that's fine. You hang out in front of his car.
There'll be stuff being accused and blamed.
I understand. That's fine.
Everywhere.
Where did he hit you at?
He clear as day seen you.
Just.
So,
You
hey,
don't.
hey, look at me. Look at me. Look at me.
Because I heard, when I was coming in that door, I heard
He's scared,
the pop, and
guys.
he's on top of you, reared back again.
He's scared. He's scared. Just.
Did he hit you, or where did he hit you at?
Yeah, look.
He's scared. It's just, I promise.
Hey, Crystal. I know he's scared. I know you're scared. But look.
He's super fucking scared.
Okay. Well, look. That doesn't change the fact of
He
what
wants
he's already
to be
done.
a good dad.
Yeah. So what? Look, Crystal. Be honest with me, okay? Can you do that? You can't.
I'm trying. I'm trying.
Hey, take another deep breath for me. In your nose, out your mouth. Okay?
I'm so
Take you a couple of those. I'm gonna come back and talk to you, okay? You get his ID yet?
No, I've got his
Hey, man, you got your ID?
name and date of birth.
Oh, you guys named that?
Yeah.
Okay.
524 first. Got my name and date of birth already. Daniel Wallace, Frank Lincoln Adam, Lincoln Ida Sam. Date of birth 08/26/1982.
Need my ID.
If you don't mind.
Just make sure.
Hello.
Well, the fact of the matter is, his actions already have earned him a trip to jail. There ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it, okay? He's going to jail. Okay?
What you got Arkansas, bud? You're at
Yes,
life?
sir. Yes, sir.
10-4.
That's fine. I'm fixing to go get you all and pack all this shit.
What's your name? Is it Crystal Flawless? What's your date of birth?
Yeah, I need to.
5.79.
She's having a hard time getting your return. Can I get your ID?
Well, I'm sorry. That's your job, man. Yeah, I'm not leaving anywhere, and I'm not.
I'm so good.
Claims or keys or anything. All right, bye.
007-996. Hey, come here. I want to tell you something.
What if I didn't do anything?
Huh?
What if I didn't do anything?
So we got a call about something occurring. Go ahead.
But what if I didn't do anything? Like stupid, just like.
Before I got another.
My grandson right down the road.
With Crystal Flawless, 05/20/1979, the white female. First name spelling is going to be
So makes me
Charles
mad.
Robert Young, Sam Tom Adam Lincoln. Anyway, so we got a call that 10-4, go ahead.
What? What?
10-4. Got a call that supposedly you and your son were having intimate relations. They walked in on it, and so that's why we're here. Okay? I'm trying to talk to him. I guess your other son comes in. The way he storms in, that's when I come in to make sure nothing's going on. As I'm coming in that door, I hear a loud pop, and he's on top of you with his arms raised back like he's fixing to hit you again.
Never.
I'm telling you, I seen it.
Okay.
I'm standing in that doorway, and he's on top of you with his hands raised back and his fist closed. And that's when I grab a hold of him, and he starts fighting me. Okay?
Okay.
I mean, you obviously heard me telling him, put his hands behind his back, put his hands behind his back. And he's still trying to pull away from it to get to you. Okay? That's why he's in handcuffs in the back of my car. So we're trying to figure everything out.
What do I do?
What do you mean, what do you do?
He never will hurt me.
Where did he hit you at?
He never will. It's like never.
I understand. I understand he's upset from what was saying or what's being said. But where did he hit you at in there whenever I was at that door? Because I couldn't tell where. It was so dark and bright out here. But when I come in the door, he's got his arm reared back again on top of you.
This would never, ever, ever in a million years at me. It's just so like, what?
Okay. Well, you just hang tight here and I'll be back in just a minute, okay?
He's mad at her though.
You fix to talk to him?
I was here for a second. I was just he'd come to where he hit it. Like I said, I was talking to him.
Miranda's in Burrito.
Okay.
If he were to get one later.
Yeah. I get things upset about those situations.
Yeah,
But at the same time,
yeah.
you know.
So when you tried to pull it, did he start fighting you once you did that?
So I'm out here talking to him. He was initially at Tommy.
Right.
The initial call.
Right.
I come over there and talking to him. He's like, my mom's getting ready, blah, 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 blah. So I'm like, where is this at? What's the night, you know? And he's like, I don't know. And then that's when dispatch said 227 college. I said, it's going to be 227 is college. He's like, yeah, that's it. And that's when I come over here. He's out here talking to him. I go in to talk to her. She's on the bed. She won't respond to me. So I'm like, well, I'm not even going to just keep calling for her name or whatever. I want somebody else to hear just in case.
Right.
Come back out, trying to continue talking to him. This guy, the other son, comes back from Tommy, walking across over here, starts talking to him, crying and going off upset, whatever. And then he lets him know, he's like, they're gone. He's like, no, your mom's inside. So he's like, she's inside. He's like, yeah. He storms inside. I take off. I didn't run, but I walked fast to the door, the way he stormed in the door.
Right.
I get to the door, open the door, and I hear a loud pop. And I look up, as I'm coming into the darkness of the house, I see him on top of her, and he's like this.
Right.
And that's when I run over, I go to grab him, I said, put your hands behind your back.
Right.
We go to the couch, and he starts pulling away from me, and he's like, I don't know if he's swinging at her, just trying to get loose from me. And I'm like, put your hands behind your back, in case you get tased, and that's when I say,
Y'all can't leave with us, just the two of us here till somebody else gets here.
Oh, we're not leaving just
Yeah, we're not. That's when I said.
We're far from leaving.
That's when I said, hey, I got one fighting. Pull my taser out, rip the cartridge off, just fix the tasing, and he finally threw his hands. I said, you fix to get tased, and he slung his hands behind his back.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, definitely Miranda's in Burrito.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't smell it. I wrestled with him. I didn't smell it on him. And right, talked to him. He's talking to him again now, I guess to get a clarification. But neither one of us is smelling it or thinking that he has been. They don't seem it to me. Yeah, I was asking him straight up, so, hey, was you drinking with him? And he said, yeah. And
He's in the bedroom.
yeah.
He's got to be there.
I'll try to get that, and then I'll try to see if I can get him to say, see if he'll see what he says about him scary.
I don't know, man. Fucking,
Roundabout 3-ish. He had 1 beer at 3 o'clock.
He had 1 beer at 3 o'clock.
Who did? Oh, they've.
There's 5 now.
I'll call you back.
Alright.
They was
What,
when I got here. I could tell he was off.
Whenever I got here, you was talking to me. I kind of read over your statement. Explain to me what you mean. She tried to get violent with you. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean?
When I was telling, when I kept asking, I was like, what the fuck? Are you serious? I was like, what the hell's going on right now? And she kept doing this wee thing. And freaking, I was standing there when I was like, kept saying, are you serious? Are you serious? She just freaking come at me and freaking like she's gonna swing at me and shit.
Did you ever contact?
No, never. I stayed away. I know better.
I asked anybody this, not just because of this going on. Are you scared of her or fear of her, anything like that?
I'm in fear of what can happen from all this.
Okay.
I've been around
afraid of her
crazy women
attacking you in the future, or just in general?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, you are? Okay.
I mean, if she was sober, no, but I'm not being around her ever again.
Okay.
I'm packing my shit. We got a U-Haul coming right now.
Okay.
Pack my shit and get the fuck away from this place.
Okay. Give me a minute. Let me talk to you one more time.
You answer your questions, yeah. Right now, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, bud. All right. So, you said y'all went to the liquor store, whatever, down here at the line. Came back. Y'all was all drinking. I guess who was all drinking? You, your mom.
Okay, so first,
the other brother, or
okay, so we came back from work and we got he got a couple beers, and that was when I drank. He gave me that first beer, and I waited until we got home. Yeah.
Okay.
And I waited until we got home. I don't know when Daniel got home. It was about 30 minutes before he got home, and I had that beer. And but before Daniel got home, we went back and they got a big bottle of it was a triple shot. Yeah, it was a pop
like a.
You know the old fashioned ones where you can fuck, I forgot what it's called. But it's got a little metal attachment and you can just pop the lid off. But it was, I wish I could tell you, it was about this big. It was a pretty good bottle. And they were drinking it on the way home. And I'm not gonna lie to you because you guys are officers. I had like 2 or 3 shots of that too. But when I got back home,
On the way here?
Yeah, on the way.
Who was all in the vehicle then?
Dennis was driving. Yeah, Dennis was driving. Mom was in the passenger and I was in the back.
Back seat. Of which car?
That car right there. My car.
This little tan
Toyota. Yep.
Tan Toyota. Okay.
And
Okay. I had a few shots.
right.
Whatever.
And I came back home and we started sitting in the living room and Mom had her music playing on the record.
Mm-hmm.
And we were cleaning up our room, and I go to the living room for a minute and just sit down. And they come in, and Mom lays on the bed, and he's on the couch, or not on the couch, on the chair next to Mom.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm laying on the floor, and I sit there for a minute, and I start to doze off for a second. And next thing I know, Mom's moaning, and
So you
Dennis
was
on top.
you was in the living room.
I was in the living room.
I thought you told me you went to like a bedroom or something.
No.
You were in the living room the entire time.
Yep,
Okay.
I was in there when it happened.
Okay.
I was watching the whole thing.
Okay. So you
For-
heard it. You heard the moaning or whatever.
I heard it for a good hour
Okay. And then
until I did anything because I was scared. I didn't want him to jump up after me. I just ran.
when you got up, what did you see?
When I got up,
Yeah.
I didn't, when I went to go tell somebody.
Yeah. Did you see them physically?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
My mom's pants were down and everything. I seen it all.
Okay.
Like, everything.
Okay.
And I got up and I didn't look at him. I just ran. I didn't see my brother or anything. I ran. My sister was right down the road. And
You're getting me because you're saying you seen it, and then you're saying you didn't see it.
Mm-hmm.
So you're telling me you did see it, you seen everything, but then you're saying now you didn't see your brother, you didn't see anything. So you did see something, or you did not?
When did I say I didn't?
You said when you got up, you didn't see your brother.
No. When I got up, I didn't look at my brother. I didn't look at my mom. I didn't, I seen what they were doing, But I didn't look at them to see if they were chasing after me. I just ran.
Okay, so you seen them in the act.
Yes, I
When
said.
you got up, you didn't look
Right.
to see if they were.
No.
You didn't see if
Like
they
I
were-
was sitting there for a minute and I was looking at him and I got up for a second and he was just sitting there for a minute and I heard my mom still moaning and I acted like I was still asleep and I got up again and that's when I ran. I seen her pants down and everything.
Okay. All right. So here's what I'm gonna do. Okay.
Right.
First of all, in the future, the officer tells you to stop. Put your hands behind your back.
I
You
understand.
stop. Put your hands behind your back. All right?
understand.
You don't fight. You don't resist.
Right.
I think he said it. That's a trip to jail.
Worst thing you
Okay.
can do.
I get the circumstances. I understand you're upset. You're mad. Whatever. Okay. I'm not taking you to jail. I'm gonna let you out. I'm gonna take the cuffs off of you, but I need a statement from you. Okay. And
I
know
promise anything.
I know it's hard to really ever think about, but I need the best descriptive, detailed statement you can give me, okay?
On what they did.
On what, like, the descriptive, like the best of your knowledge that you've seen, and what I know it's hard to relive, but I need that, okay?
Okay, so I'm going through a lot right now. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm a dad.
I understand.
I'm becoming a dad right now.
For
And,
what's going on, I need the best descriptive, detailed statement you can give me,
I know.
okay?
I'm just trying to explain. I'm scared right now.
and then
and-
you're
And
gonna
it's
be.
hard to see that my mom.
Can you do that for me though?
I'm trying.
Can you write me out a statement?
Yeah,
and
I
all
can
that?
write it out.
Okay. So I'll I'm gonna take these off of you, and you can hang out in front of my car, and I'll get a paper for you to fill out, and we'll get you going on that. Okay. You go ahead and get out. Okay.
I can get out.
Yeah. Come out, face the car for me, okay? Let's go ahead and put that hand up here on the car for me for a second. Alright. You go ahead and hang out in front of my car for me, and I'll get this statement for you and a pen. You can start on that for me.
Thanks. So what are you gonna do with her?
So she said, hey, he's gonna 100% on the initial, what we got called here for lncest.
Right.
He's wanting to do more digging and stuff, but we've got him admitting to drinking underage. My mom allowed it. If he says he's in fear of her, we'll take her on this, and they can dig more tomorrow when we're cracking the cake up. We get in here and possibly get something on count.
Okay.
But
So you're gonna take her for
I'm gonna get probably contributing to the length of the minor, and then whatever.
So my thing is, if you don't have a felony charge to stick her on, to hold her on, they're going to release her tonight. So if you don't want, you don't want her to get away, you're going to have to charge her.
Yeah, I mean,
At least charge her with it, and if they decide to change their mind, they can come up there and say, hey, we're going to drop it.
it may be what they do.
And release it. Hey, Dad said that your daughter
What?
gave permission for the dad to take something, but I'm thinking
Say that one more time.
Dad was given permission by the daughter to go down to the house and open it up to see if he's in there. Do you want to go down there and look?
Okay. Who wants me to talk to her? Hey, Miss Crystal. Hi. So I know you talked to this officer earlier. Can you kind of talk to me about what got guys caught out here?
Can you flip my hair back?
That's kind of the best I can do.
What's up?
So what got us caught out here? Like what was going on?
Honestly, just a mutual agreement.
Mutual what?
Agreement?
Agreement?
Yeah.
On what?
Should have never been what it became.
Can you talk like a mutual agreement on what?
Mutual argument.
What shouldn't have came?
My 19-year-old son has a dedicated on the way. I'm trying to help him.
I get that, but what I'm trying to, you're talking about a mutual agreement. What are we talking about on that?
Taking care of the baby and not himself. Like, just.
What got us called out here? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I mean, there's, you either know something or something, or you're just not talking.
I honestly just want the best for my grandchild.
You want the best for your grandchild?
Yep.
I get that. Right. What's the incident between, I guess, that happened here
Like,
today?
please, God, like, wipe my face or something.
All right. We'll try that in a little bit. I just need to know
I'm
what
not going to do anything, I promise.
what occurred here today. That's what I'm trying to find out.
He's upset.
Who?
My like my son.
About what?
Typical teenage 19-year-old stuff.
Like
He's scared to death. He's going to have a baby on the way. That's all.
we didn't get called out here because he's scared about having a baby.
And that's all that's matter.
So you're not going to talk to me about what happened today?
What do you want me to talk to you about?
What happened today? Why we got called out here?
He's scared?
We got called
He's
out.
scared.
We didn't get called out here because he's scared about having a baby.
What you called about? So I'm scared.
What?
Really
Okay. Put your foot in for me, okay? No. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get them doing and I'll get her transported. So
Yeah, I went to call you and realized I hadn't talked to her yet, so I was talking to her whenever you were calling back. But she's playing us like we're dumb. She's not talking. She's saying we got called out here because her 18-year-old son is scared because he's having a baby and don't know what to do. Then she wants the best for her grandson. I said, what happened today that got us called out here? She goes, my 18-year-old son is scared of having a baby. He's been called out here because his son is scared of having a baby. And then she started, I said, what? Why are we here today? And she kind of stepped up in that and said, it's a mutual agreement, and it went further than it should have. I said, a mutual agreement? She said, yeah. I said, what? A mutual agreement about what? I said, what about? She sat there and she was kind of started shaking her head back and forth. Like she was saying, no, I waited a little bit.
actually,
I said, mutual agreement about what?
real quick.
Yeah. Just make sure you don't touch them covers.
Hey.
Mutual agreement about what? She wouldn't say.
Don't feel good as fuck. Just don't feel good. Fuck this shit. Fuck this shit. Fuck this shit! Oh, because I don't want to take it. I just don't want to fucking take it. No, I don't want to take it. I don't want to fucking take it. I just don't want to fucking take it. Fuck this shit, I want to take it about. Take it over, take it over. I don't want to take it over.
Dispatch on 97.
Billy talking at all?
No, not yet. Alright, I'm off the bullets, so please call me back. I got a little something up to you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him or her present with you while you're being questioned. You cannot afford to hire a lawyer when you're appointed to represent you before any question if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. You understand your right to direct claim. With these rights in mind, are you willing to answer the questions I have? Okay. So we got called over to Street 227. You know anything about that? What happened, what occurred?
I showed up, he'd been drinking a little bit, and got back to the house and stayed there. Came into a situation that he didn't like at all, and I just left. I walked away because I didn't want to be there. And he got a little loud and started yelling and stuff like that, so I just walked out. I walked down there to the dirt road down there not before you get to the lake, like kind of before on this side. I just started walking
down here
on this side of it, like right there, and you can almost see it from here. I started walking just to kind of get the heat out of the room and everything. That's pretty much it. I mean, I've literally been walking for the last like 2.5, 3 hours.
Okay. So what's the incident that he got upset about or they walked in on?
Just family stuff, man. It's just stupid stuff. It really is.
What is that?
Like nothing specific. I really don't want to talk about it. It's been a long run.
Your stepdad walked in, saying something you didn't like, got upset, you left. You're not wanting to really talk about the incident that occurred. Alright, so right now you're going to be under arrest for incest. In fact, you're going to jail for incest. Alright, go with me.
I was reading it, and then they linked it to the other call and never dispatched it. So I was heading this way, and I called you. Like, I wanted to make sure you had Georgia first. Alrighty. I'm gonna make this good. Appreciate it, John.
Got it. Not knowing.
42 dispatch, same traffic.
Same time.
Hey bud, how old are you? 27? Is your first name Dennis? I'm sorry, what?
27.
First name's Officer. You go by Dennis? Cason. Your last name? Okay. That's it. Okay.
28 in July. At the end of this month, I turn 28.
Show me 10-6 per second.
Copy nothing.
This is a big one. On dispatch.
Go ahead.
We're 10-8, verbal warning.
Nothing.
You may have to come back here and
Spell your last name for me.
KCCASEY.
KSDY. You said your first name was Austin?
Yes, sir.
AUSTIN?
Yes, sir.
And what's your middle name?
Dennis.
Dennis. DENNIS?
Good, are you?
Good. Yeah, he's gonna take care of it.
This is all his belongings here.
Yeah, that's all his stuff, but mine. Did you get, I haven't seen anything. Is your ID in your wallet?
Yes, sir.
I didn't write his number on there for me too. I don't know what to do.
So go ahead, stay up, please. Turn around.
What's the L on your license?
Lee.
So is it Austin,
Dennis Lee. Casey.
Austin Dennis Lee Casey? Yes, sir.
Alright, so you can pay the seat, any jewelry, piercing, anything like that, so they take it back.
Let's see, LEE.
Those two, I can't get this one out.
You're living at the Anderson College, correct?
Yes, sir.
So this is not correct on your license?
No. I've got a change of address though, that's already been taken care of.
Okay. Are you living at the 227 or down the road at the
216.
216? Y'all give me a second. Alright. You could uncuff her.
Oh, she's not tough.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought she was.
No, she's not tough.
Alright, thank you. Hello, I'm Detective McCracken with Mono Police Department. I gotta go over your statement of rights before I talk to you, okay? So here in this, we're gonna fill out your name, location, date, and time, and then when we get to this part, I'm gonna read it out loud as we read it together, and then you answer yes or no on these, and we'll sign it at the bottom, okay? Alright, go ahead and put your name, and the date is the 5th. It's 9:02 a.m. You just put county jail. Alrighty. And when I read through these, if you'll confirm verbally as well when you fill them out too. Before we ask any questions, you must understand your rights. Do you understand that you have the right to remain silent? Yes. Okay. And you can write yes there. Do you understand that anything you say can and will be used against you in the court?
Yes.
Do you understand that you have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before we ask you any questions and to have him with you during questioning?
Yes.
Do you understand that if you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed for you before any questioning, if you wish, at no cost to you? Do you understand that if you decide to answer questions without a lawyer present, you still have the right to stop at any time? You also have the right to stop answering at any time until you talk to a lawyer. Now, in the waiver of rights part, I have read the statement of my rights and understand what my rights are. I am willing to make a statement and answer questions. I do not want a lawyer at this time. I understand and know what I am doing. No promises or threats have been made to me, and no pressure or coercion of any kind has been used against me. If you agree with that, you'll sign where it says signature. Thank you. Alright, so, what happened yesterday?
I'm just not used to drinking anymore.
Right.
I got way too drunk.
Right.
I haven't been drinking for over a year. So I just screwed up real bad.
Right. Well, hey, it's understandable when you get real intoxicated that you do crazy things. I understand. I understand that. So, I am going to ask you if you could elaborate on exactly what you're talking about.
Not really. I mean, I was just too drunk.
Too drunk?
Yep.
Okay. Well, due to the statements that we have and everything else, is
is what was going on, we believe, is that you were having sex with, it'd be Austin Casey.
What?
Austin Casey.
No, that's nowhere near right.
Okay. Well, we talked to multiple people. I'm giving you a chance to elaborate on what happened, you know, because we talked to multiple people, had multiple eyewitness statements. Okay? Because David, your son, had found y'all first, and he took off and ran next door and called 911. And then your husband as well had walked in on you. And both of them are telling a very similar story. And both of them are, you know, a little bit freaked out over the incident. This is your chance to make a statement about what happened and stuff like that. You know, if you don't want to talk to me, you don't have to. We can go over this court-appointed attorney paperwork.
No, I'll have to call my daughter on that. I haven't called her yet.
Okay. All right.
I was drunk, but I don't. Oh, goddamn, we're on conflict with that.
Alrighty. Well, I'm going to go over this paperwork with you and just explain what your court date is, what your charges are, and the financial stuff. I'll be getting a court-appointed attorney, okay? You are informed that you're being charged with the following crimes. 526-202, felony C. Name of the crime is incest. Penalty and fine of up to $10,000 and or 3 to 10 years. In addition, you're informed that you're not required to say anything, and that anything you say can be used against you. You have the right to an attorney, and to have one appointed free of charge. If you cannot afford one, you have the right to communicate with your family, and a reasonable means will provide it for you. I have been informed that my next court date is 8/23/24 at Cricket County Courthouse, the main courthouse. That if I fail to appear, a warrant will be issued for my arrest. This is not a statement of guilt. It's just stating that you've been informed of this court date. End of the date. Do you want to talk about the incident? How the play-by-play yesterday or anything like that? Okay.
No.
Okay. Alrighty. Petition for appointment of counsel. The above named defendant, first being duly sworn, states that I am the petitioner in the above entitled case. In support of my petition for appointment of counsel for the indignant and understanding that any false statement or answer to any of these questions will subject me to penalties of perjury, I state that because of my poverty, I am unable to hire an attorney. I further swear that the responses which I have made to questions and instructions below are true. Are you presently employed?
I babysit my grandson.
Okay. Do you get paid for that? Okay, so no, you're not presently employed. This is just for paperwork for you to get. This doesn't make a determination of how the court feels about you or anything like that. This is just so that they can make a decision on giving you a court-appointed attorney or not, okay? When was the last date of your employment? Last employment where you were getting paid?
I've been babysitting him for over 2.5 years now.
So you think in 2022? And do you know about how much you were making back then?
11.50.
Was that full-time or part-time?
Part-time.
Have you received, within the past 12 months, any money from any of the following sources? Business, profession, or any form of self-employment?
I'm sorry, we read again. I'm still.
No, you're okay. Have you received, within the past 12 months, any money from any of the following sources? Business, profession, or any form of self-employment? No. Rent payment, interest, or dividends? You own any apartment complexes or anything like that? Okay. Pension, annuities, or life insurance payments? Gifts or inheritance? Any other sources? Do you own any cash, or do you have money in a checking or savings account?
I have a bank account, but there's none in it.
Okay.
Not enough to speak of.
Okay. Do you own any real estate, stocks, bonds, notes, automobiles, or any other valuable property, excluding household furnishings and clothing?
I have a Suburban and a truck.
Okay. What year?
Suburban's 2006, I think.
About how much is it worth, you think?
I paid $5 for it years ago, so probably about $2.
Okay. And what was the other vehicle that you had?
Chevy truck.
What year?
93.
And about how much do you think it's worth?
It's priceless to me, but I don't know, maybe $1,000.
Do you have any people who are dependent upon you for support? No. You understand? You understand that any false statement or answer to any of these questions in this affidavit will subject you to penalties for perjury. You are unable to hire or make an arrangements for an attorney and request that the court appoint one to represent you. That you will make every effort to pay said attorney from your own funds and property and try to earn money to be paid towards the attorney fees. You agree with that? Sign, address, and phone number. This is how this process normally works from here. This paperwork's going to go over to court today. You'll get before a judge this afternoon at 1, and then they'll make a determination on bond, okay? And then they'll set you a bond amount, and you can possibly contact a bail bondsman or things of that nature to get bonded out. And then your court date, your first court date will be on August 23rd. Okay? Do you have any other questions for me?
The court date.
August 23rd.
Can I make that first phone call, or do I have to do it?
That was Casey's with me.
Yeah. Go hang it on there, man.
You can have a seat over there. Over here, man. Just getting that seat pulled up for you. I'm Detective McCracken, Bono Police Department. Before we can talk about anything, we gotta go over your rights, okay? Now I'm going to read this out loud with you, and first we're going to start off by you writing your name and the location, the date and time. And then when we go over these things, it's going to be yes or no. I'm going to read them out loud, and you confirm verbally out loud, right? Yes or no, okay? All right. It's the 5th. 7-5. And it's 8:43 a.m.
Where is this?
You just put county jail or jail, whatever you want to put. Alrighty, before we ask you any questions, you must understand your rights. Do you understand that you have the right to remain silent? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, right, yes there then. Do you understand that anything you say can and will be used against you in the court?
Yes.
Okay. Do you understand that you have the right to talk to your lawyer for advice before we ask you any questions and to have him with you during questioning?
Yes.
Okay. Do you understand that if you cannot afford a lawyer, one would be appointed for you before any questioning, if you wish, at no cost to you? Do you understand that if you decide to answer questions without a lawyer present, you still have the right to stop answering at any time? You also have the right to stop answering at any time until you talk to a lawyer. I have read these statements of my rights, and I understand what my rights are. I am willing to make a statement and answer questions. I do not want a lawyer at this time. I understand, and I know what I am doing. No promises or threats have been made to me, and no pressure or coercion of any kind has been used against me. If you agree with that statement and understand it, then you sign it there. Maybe sign it over here. Thanks, sir. All right, man, so you want to talk about what happened yesterday?
Had too many drinks, and stepdad showed up, saw a few things didn't like to see, and I left. So the situation didn't get any worse.
Right.
I started walking down the road.
But these things that he happened to see, you mind elaborating on that a little bit?
I'd rather not. Too happy about the decisions that I made.
Right.
Stupid stuff.
Well, man, we all do crazy things when we get drinking, okay? Especially when we drink a lot, okay? So, I understand that, but, you know, as far as if you're willing to talk to me, you don't have to talk to me. But if you're willing to elaborate a little bit, you can know that I understand as far as, you know, drinking too much can cause you to do some crazy things sometimes.
I was just laying in there in the bed with my mom. He saw it and didn't like it.
What were you doing with your mother, bro?
Things I shouldn't have been doing. Not like fully, but close enough that it shouldn't have been happening.
Okay, were you having sex with your mother?
Not quite, but yeah.
What do you mean by not quite?
The one next, actually inside.
Okay. And was this the first time that something like this has happened?
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, I can go over this with you, okay? As far as this goes. Now, I do have some other questions before I go over this, man. Did this possibly start out when you were younger? Before you were 16 or anything like that?
Surprisingly, no.
Okay. And she is directly related to you, not a stepmother and things of that nature? Okay. So yeah, I just gotten a little drunk yesterday and things have gone a little too far?
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty.
Just glad to stop when it did.
Right. Well, I will go ahead and ask. Now, your brother, David, he had stated that he heard some moaning and stuff going on for quite a while, and he woke up and fled the house to a neighbor's house to have them call 911. And then when we arrived on scene, your stepdad was out in the yard stating that he had caught y'all actually engaging in full sex.
But it wasn't.
Right. Well, David also had heard that going on for quite a while as well. You know, he said he'd been in and out, like consciously, you know, sleeping, thinking he's hearing noises. And then that's what he believes was going on as well.
Well, like I said, it didn't make it quite to that far.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, I'm going to go over this with you, okay? At any point, if you want to talk about anything else related to this, we can stop at any point. This is to get you a court-appointed attorney, okay? I'm going to go over your charges with you, your court date, and then we're going to go over financial stuff, okay? This isn't me trying to be in your business or anything like that. This is so the court can determine whether they're going to give you a public defender or not, okay? Alrighty. Alrighty. This is, you're being informed that you're being charged with the following crimes. Statute 526-202A, which is a Class C felony. The name of the crime is incest. Penalty and fine of up to $10,000 and or 3 to 10 years in jail. In addition, you're informed that you're not required to say anything, or anything that you say can be used against you. You have the right to an attorney and have one appointed free of charge. If you cannot afford one, you have the right to communicate with your family, and reasonable means will be provided for you to do so. You have been informed that your next court date is 8/23, so that's August 23rd, 2024 at Cricket County Courthouse, the main courthouse here in Jonesboro. And you gotta be there at 9. If you fail to appear, a warrant will be issued for your arrest, okay? So you're not guilty at this point. This is just part of the process, and we're just doing this paperwork, and then you'll go to court, and this will be your first court date, and then you can enter your plea then, okay? Now, this is not a statement of guilt. It's just saying that you've been informed of this court date, okay? And then you sign right there, and then date. Alrighty. This is your petition for appointment of counsel. Okay, so this is just us doing that paperwork, financial stuff to see if you qualify for a court-appointed attorney. The above-named defendant, being first duly sworn, states, I'm the petitioner in an above entitled case, and in support of my petition for appointment of counsel, and for the indigent, and understand that a false statement or answer to any questions will subject me to penalties for perjury. I state because of my poverty, I'm unable to hire an attorney. I further swear that the responses which I have made to these questions and instructions below are true. Are you presently employed?
Yes.
Okay. If the answer is yes, state the amount of your salary or wages per month. You can give the name and address of your employer.
I don't have a name, but his name is Gary Swindle. It's a tree trimming service, but he doesn't have a name for his corporation.
Okay. Hang on.
I don't know what I make a month. I haven't worked there long enough to really know.
Well, last time you had to pay for a week, what were you making?
It wasn't even for a week. It was like for one job between what I made and what my brother made. It was $800, but that's between the two of us, so it was like $400. And he said he wouldn't be able to do that every time either.
Okay. So
I think I make $10 an hour. That's what I'm supposed to make.
So you're part-time there, though? Do you happen to know his address or anything like that? Okay. Have you received within the past 12 months any money from any of the following sources: business, profession, or any form of self-employment? You like on a business or like sell stuff on, like, sell games or something on the side or something like that. Okay, rent payment, interest, or dividends?
I don't have any rent.
Pension, annuities, or life insurance payments?
I don't think so.
Gifts or inheritance? Any other sources?
Sure.
Okay. Do you own any cash, or do you have money in a checking or savings account?
Very little.
Do you have a bank account with a bank? Okay, what bank?
Banjos.
What is it?
Banjos.
Arvest. About how much money do you think is in there?
$20. I can't even access that right now, so it's locked.
Do you own any real estate, stocks, bonds, notes, automobiles, or any other valuable property, excluding ordinary household furnishings and clothing?
Motorcycle.
Okay. Yes. Motorcycle. About how much is it worth, you think?
Maybe $900.
What kind of motorcycle?
Kawasaki.
You know how to spell Kawasaki off the top of your head?
Huh?
You know how to spell Kawasaki?
Kawasaki.
What cc is it?
500.
What year?
95.
Okay. Do you have any dependents, like children or anything that you take care of? I understand that any false statement or answer to any of these questions in this affidavit will subject me to penalties of perjury. I'm unable to hire or make arrangements to hire an attorney and request that the court appoint one to represent me. I'll make every effort to pay said attorney from my own funds and property and try to earn money to be paid towards an attorney fee. Sign, address, telephone number. I think that's going to be it. Do you have any more questions for me or anything?
I want to see my family again.
I believe the court should be in session today, no problem. So getting this paperwork done, gonna get it dropped off. You'll go before a judge today at 1. They'll bring up the new cases, and then they'll set a bond at that point. And then at that point, whatever your bond is, you can contact a bail bondsman or somebody that might be willing to come up there and put up the bond. And then after that, if you bond out, you'll be released until that court date, is my understanding. And then you'll come in for that court date, and then that'll begin the process.
What does the bail bondsman do for me?
If, let's say your bond, you got a $1,000 bond or something, I don't know what the court's going to set it at. There's just a generalization. The bail bondsman will post that bond, normally for some sort of collateral or a guarantee, but you'll end up having to pay him back more. I think they collect interest on that. And then, they help track you down, I believe, if you don't pay your bond. But if you end up going through a bail bondsman, they'll go over all that paperwork with you. I'm very limited on how all that works, but
I've just never done anything like this.
they help you post the bond in case, because it's difficult to come up with a few $1,000s off out of nowhere, and so they help you post the bond and get out of jail.
Okay.
Any other questions for me, bud?
I think that's it.
All right. Well, if you think of anything, you can let them know, and they can get a hold of me. Okay.
Huh?
Don't worry about it.
Do you need anybody else? You need another one?
Yeah.
What's the last name? Crystal